Okay, we're gonna try a couple of these poppin' fresh pizza doughs. We got Great Value from Walmart, and we got Pillsbury pizza crust. If you read the ingredients, they're both pretty much the same. So we're gonna try making the pizza using one, and then we'll make a pizza out of the other, and we'll compare the two. Alright, we're going for round 2 on the pizza as far as the poppin' fresh. We did the Great Value last time. This time we're going for the Pillsbury. Gonna use the same air bake. Green bell peppers, nice dry Italian salami, pineapple, sliced olives, organic mushrooms. Going with the Prego fresh mushroom sauce, the same as last time. Actually, it's the leftover from the last test. And the mozzarella cheese. We got the spray lube for the pan there, so see what happens. Oh, start peeling, this one just explodes right on open. Definitely pop in fresh. Okay, reading the directions on this, it talks about preheating your oven to 400 or 425 depending on your pizza pan color and size. Unlike the other pizza that we use, this one talks about pre-baking your crust
for 8 minutes,
which seems to go with what we're thinking, because the last crust, the pizza didn't come out very good because it was really like kind of uncooked on the underneath where the pizza was. This one isn't popping fresh out of its can very well, though, did it? Well, this is going to take a little shaping and moving work. Obviously, it's going to end. This will be a thin crust pizza. It says that you can do a round pizza tray or use a round pizza pan with it too, so but we're trying to, for testing purposes, we're really trying to stay true with what the other pizza dough that we used was. Definitely not perfection. Doesn't spread out as far as the other pizza. The other dough was easier to, we were able to spread out and fill the whole thing. This one keeps one in the pit bald spots by us spreading it more, so. And they had the same net weight on in their container, so. Okay, well, we have to get our oven all preheated now. And we want to go to bake 425 on.
425.
Yeah, it was 400 or 425, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably go with 400, being that we did spread this out pretty thin. Yeah, maybe we better go with 400. That's what we did the other pizza at too, was 400, but we didn't do any pre-baking because it didn't say to.
No, it didn't say that.
Preheat. What was the time for preheat?
8 minutes, it said.
Let's try 6 because we're making it a skinny crust. Dingy dingy. Okay.
Is that good?
It's at 8 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're at the 8-minute pre-bake time like they suggested on this type of mix, which looks good. We got some coloring on it. This is like when we use the Appian Way box mix. What we'll do is we'll throw it in the oven, but we throw it in the oven while the oven preheats up to its baking temperature. So it's from 0 degrees up to the Appian Way temperature, baking temperature. This one we follow the directions, preheated up to 400, threw it in for the 8 minutes. And it looks like this one's going to be much better than the last pizza mix that we used, the Great Value, because they said nothing on its container about pre-baking.
Yeah,
and underneath the crust, it was just, oh, it was white, it was so like doughy, and that was after almost, I don't know, a long time of baking. Alright, so slap on your
sauce.
Slap on your pizza sauce.
Oh, it's pizza sauce.
We're making a pizza, so it's pizza sauce today.
It didn't say spaghetti, right? It said Italian.
It says fresh mushroom prego.
Is it better to go? Bell pepper?
And this is the bell pepper. You're gonna have it cook in the sauce since it's raw. This way, when as the sauce heats up and steams, it'll help cook the bell peppers. I suppose. I don't know. If you have a better idea on how you want to place your toppings and layer them, knock yourself out. Have a good time. And if you need a tester, we'll be happy to test flavors for you.
Mushroom.
Spread ingredients.
Organic. And
Organic yeah. It means it's so funny when they talk about things that grow, saying that it's organic. Yeah, well, it's a mushroom. It grew in a pile up and was kept in the dark.
olives.
Nice sliced black olives. Okay, there's those toppings.
Salami.
Salami. You might want to turn the camera off and save the people a few minutes. See, I should have remembered, you know, from when we made the last one. And with doing the filming, I should have just either cut it in half or left it in whole rounds, and it would have been a lot faster putting it on. But having it cut in bite-sized pieces like this sure makes it a lot easier for when you go to eat.
The pizza artist.
The way I make pizzas, I can see why they would cost so much at different pizza stores. But that's the way I make it. The way they make it, they leave so many bald spots. It's like, dang! They're going for a killer profit margin. But I guess they got to make up for the times where they got no customer. It's all in the overhead. It seems like if they can have sales where pizza's 50% off all the time, or this and that they should just be able to knock the price to a reasonable amount where people would go eat more than one night out of the week. Okay, just trying to fill in some of the bald spots and use some of the salami we got left. Guess I'll keep these last couple. We'll keep these last couple pieces of salami for wiping up the little bit of spaghetti pizza sauce that was left.
What do we have there?
Here we got some sliced pineapple chunkaroos. We had fresh pineapple last time, but didn't go to the store today and buy a pineapple. So it's the dull chunks, which the fresh pineapple that we use is dull anyway, so but basically when you buy a pineapple you gotta buy them a couple days in advance, give them time to get some colors and for the sugars to move around and make them better tasting when you buy a whole pineapple. If you see a piece that's doubled or too thick or not thick enough, with as long as you got a clean finger you can move the piece of pineapple.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to you.
Oh, me?
Yeah, they can't do it in TV land.
Yeah,
no matter how hard they try, they can't move it. You know, they may have touch screens and stuff like that, but so far they haven't figured out how to make a screen where they can touch it and it moves the ingredients of food that you're making. Alright, well, looking delicious to me.
Looking yummy.
For a quick finger rinse before the change of ingredients. Now for the mozzarella.
Mozzarella cheese.
You could use a pizza mix. You know, one that has mozzarella and jack and cheddar and all kinds of things, but we like mozzarella. And we can use this on other things. We can add it to the top of spaghetti if you want, or lasagnas, or just put it on some French bread with a little spoonful of sauce or two and throw it in the broiler for a couple minutes.
That's a lot of cheese.
I like a lot of cheese. You gotta try taking care of these bald spots, you know?
There goes our diet.
This is a seafood diet. If you seafood, you're not on a diet right then. Okay, so that's probably pretty good.
Well, temperature is
400.
400.
Just like we had set it for. We done the pre-hooking up. Okay, now the directions after you have all your toppings on there, cook it for another blah blah blah, the blah blah minutes.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, that's something like up to 10 minutes or...
It says...
So I'll just start at 8 and
6 to 10 minutes.
6 to 10. So okay,
Yeah.
I hit 8 right in the middle.
Here we go.
Do-de-do-de-do.
Timer off.
Timer on. Dog back. Hot.
Ooh, look at that. Goodness. That is pretty brown. No?
I think we will try 2 more minutes.
How many minutes was it? Did you try 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I might be pushing it by going for 2 more minutes. You can't have any pizza, Katie. Because the mushrooms. I already told you that. Oh, you think there's crust? Is that it, huh? You're saying there's probably some crunchy crust that somebody doesn't want. You know, I know you humans, you don't eat the crust on your sandwiches half the time. Now you have to eat it. Okay, back.
Well, how was it?
You'll see it? It's just starting to...
Not even...
Needed to brown the top a little more. Alright, let's see what it's doing. Okay, crust definitely has a good color. Cheese is starting to brown.
On one side.
See what... How's that looking in there?
But it looks whitish.
Okay. It's crazy, 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 crazy.
Must be the airbait thing.
Yeah. Off periscope. With the childproof lock on. Controls are locked.
Because our dog will
That
lose
way we
it.
don't want anybody pushing buttons and it turns something on. Because we found out that you might have something on your finger and your doggy likes the smell of what was on your finger that you put on the stove, and they go up there and touch it with their nose, and next thing you know is your oven's turned on.
Yeah, that happened to us, that's for sure.
Talented doggies.
That looks good.
125-pound pizza. Alright.
Pizza made to perfection.
Got some good coloring there on the cheese. Cheese is a little light there, so we weren't getting a perfect airflow through. But I think it's the size of the tray for the oven. But I think it looks great.
Well, next time we better just use the regular pizza pan.
Next time we'll try the round one, but we were doing a test with the 2 different browns of Poppin' Fresh. So we had to use the same.
What's the timer for?
Giving it 5 minutes to firm up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So the cheese doesn't just melt right on through. Slice number 1. Slice number 2. Slice number 3.
Here's the plate. Here's the plate.
There's a slice.
Gus. Update here.
Alrighty, well, we just got done having the first two pieces of pizza off of the Pillsbury Pop and Bake Fresh pizza dough from the can. And you know what? The pre-baking that they tell you to do on that definitely must be the difference between that and the first brand. Because this one was so much better. I might try buying the Good Value one more time and doing a pre-bake on it, even though the directions don't tell you to. But then again, this was just really good, and I don't know if I want to take a chance at the other one. But this was good. I would buy this again. Still not it's not no Appian way, but it is a pre-made crust. It's good. Tell us, what do you really think of it, Bubba?
It's yummy.
All right. Well,
next
can
time
ask for a better recommendation than that.
Next time we should try.
Better than saying it makes it healthy.
The pizza, the round pizza one. Oh. It's not an air bake.
Oh, you mean cook it on a round pizza tray pan instead of an air bake?
Because
we can try that.
Yeah, the temperature that they're giving you, it doesn't work with the air bake.
And the times, yeah, because we had to really adjust for the time on it. But it was good.
It was yummy.
So there you go. Now you know what we thought of the comparison between the two. Do your test and see what you think.